High Caliber fam, can I get a yer? What's good, everybody? In today's video, we got set times, and that means we're doing schedule, conflicts, who I recommend seeing, and where you could see me on the Battleship Day 2 Silent Disco. Yes, the Festival Finesser Festival set debut going down at High Caliber Day 2 at the Silent Disco. I do not know when yet, but stay tuned for the rest of the video to find out where you guys can find me, who I'm going to be seeing, and all that good stuff. Run the intro, let's get it.
Can I get a yer?
I'm the Festival Finesser.
Finesse Gang, welcome back to another vlog. For those of you guys who are new here and don't know me, I'm the Festival Finesser. This is my channel, a channel that revolves around music festivals and live music-going experiences with a focus and concentration on dubstep and rhythm. If you're not following me on a festival day by day, you're probably following me at a show in New York City for the night. And if you're not following me at a show or festival, you're sitting with me here at this desk, getting life hacks, trick tips, festival reviews, lineup reviews, EDM news, controversial debates, any words of advice I can give to you guys to make sure you can have the best festival going experience possible. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're talking about High Caliber. We got set times today, and we're going to be going into my schedule. This festival is, there's a lot of overlaps, a lot of conflicts kind of, so I'm going to be doing a lot of like splitting it up, it looks like. So last year the festival was very bass heavy. This year it's kind of more wook heavy. There's some, there's some heavy dubstep acts on here, but there's definitely more wook and experimental freeform bass. And the festival is a little bit smaller. It's last year it was 3 stages. This year I think it's 4. And the stages are not far away from each other, so you could really kind of see a half hour here, a half hour there, and really kind of get the whole experience, not really be missing too much. And I'm probably not going to have a meetup on the Battleship because I'm going to be moving all over the place, and it is kind of a small, you can only go so far, you're on a ship, so you guys will be seeing me just out and about and at these particular sets. So let's get into the day, starting off at 3 o'clock on day 1. And let me pull up the actual set times here so we can get the stages and shit. Alright, so yes, at 3 o'clock in the Armory, we have Control Freak, and Control Freak played at a Submerged show not too long ago, and the dude's young as fuck, he's like 16.
Yo, my name's Control Freak, I'm only fucking 16 years old. I'm not even supposed to be in this fucking club right now, but we're about to get crazy.
So if you guys are there early enough, make sure you check him out. So at 4 o'clock, we have Brain Rack playing at the Bunker. And I don't know too much about him, but I have heard him. He's playing with a show at Cod Dub soon. So I'm putting him on here because I've heard of him before. And then 4th we have Lucy, who I've been calling Lucci for every vlog prior to this one. So shouts out to my boy Gib for hooking me up with the proper pronunciation. So at 5 o'clock we have Computer playing at the Bunker. And like I said, this is definitely a more experimental, freeform vibe of the festival, especially towards the beginning. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of wandering and just chilling. You won't see me any mosh pits, headbang. I'm just going to kind of be wandering around, just chilling, just vibing with everybody. And then following Computer, we have same kind of thing, Chi, 5:30, same kind of vibe. So, like I said, up until this point, I'm just going to be roaming, wandering, looking for my friends, seeing who's around, what's what, vending, I'm just going to be hanging out. Until there is really good dubstep, I'm just going to be wandering the Battleship and enjoying my time there. And then, so at 6 o'clock, we have Buke's Finest, and that's probably the first person I'd put on my lineup. I consider him more like rhythm, but I could be totally wrong, and he could have more of like a wobbly, wonky vibe. But when I think of Buke's Finest, I think of like rhythm for some reason. I don't know why.
Hey yo, DJ, call me the tune.
So, but definitely more of a heavier dubstep vibe, I would feel like, but also kind of weird at the same time. And then we're at 6:30, we get G-Rex. And I saw G-Rex at Big Dub, and this was probably one of the coolest freeform, wook if you want, whatever you want to call it. This was one of my favorite sets of that kind of genre. It was hard, it was heavy, and it was weird. So definitely check out G-Rex if you have the opportunity to. And like realistically, if I was starting my day and going hour by the hour, I would do 5:30 Chi, and then go 6:30 G-Rex. And then at 7 o'clock, we have Digital Ethos, and Chi went back to back at the Forest. And again, very weird, very just vibey, very experimental. And like I keep saying, it's a very wooked out festival. You're gonna get a lot of wook vibes, a lot of weird noises, a lot of chilled, just crowd movements, not a lot of mosh pits in the beginning. So yeah, at 8 o'clock, we have Vampa or E-Seeks. Vampa is playing at the Armory, and E-Seeks is playing on the Bunker. And I don't remember the stages all that well, but the stages are kind of themed. One is inside, the main stage is like on the pier, and I think the Bunker is like on the front of the ship with like by the torpedoes and shit or whatever, like the rocket launchers and shit. So at 8:30 we have Barely Alive, and that is probably the act I'm looking forward to the most of the day because it is one of the more heavier, probably the heaviest dubstep act of the night. And at the same time, we have COD Dubs, but I'm not going to go to the full COD Dubs set. I'm going to go to Barely Alive for the full set and see the end of COD Dubs because I've seen COD Dubs 100 times. I'll probably see him 100 more times. It's New York City local. Plenty of chances to see COD Dubs, not as many to see Barely Alive. So I'll be at the full Barely Alive set, followed by COD Dubs. I also want to mention Jensen because I saw Jensen at Illustrated Forest, and honestly, one of the most, like, just surprising sets. Like, I was not expecting to like it that much, and he really blew me away. So good vibes, not necessarily heavy dubstep, but heavy. It was very like groovy and energy, and it was cool. It was really dope. And then at 10 o'clock, another big one, Bomber, saw Bomber at Big Dub, and actually one of my first time seeing him, and just very rhythm. Just that's all I can say is rhythm. Just get ready to bounce and fucking do some high knees. And then closing the night, we had G Jones, 11 o'clock, and like I said, this festival is more wooked out. G Jones is the headliner closing out the night, so that's the kind of vibe they're going for. Last year, like I said, it was just so heavy. This year, it was only one day last year as well. This year, it's 2 days. I feel like they didn't hit as many major artists, but they got more artists to kind of spread out over 2 days, and I feel like these artists are a little more affordable, because they're not such big name acts, but they are, some of these people are headlining material. And that wraps up Saturday. So now we have Sunday, starting the day at 2:30. We have the Weekend Warriors, and I definitely got to come out early, show love for them, because show love, get love, dog. They put on for Jersey, they're homies. I got to make sure we see them on the main stage. And they will be playing at the main stage, I believe, at the headquarters. And then, so at 3 o'clock, we have another local, not from Jersey, but from Philly, Warned. If you guys have heard Warned, back-to-back Guru, that's just a fucking fire-ass duo. Warned's going to be playing by himself, and that dude kills it. So shouts out to Warned, and if you guys are going to see him in Philly, make sure you guys do that. And then, so 3:50, we have Bravo Bravo. At the same time, we kind of have Walter Wild. And Walter Wild made the Wonky song with Monks, so that's just something to note. But Bravo Bravo is from Jersey, and they are like rhythm fiends. So just expect a very heavy rhythm kind of vibe from them. And Walter Wild, I couldn't really tell you what to expect because I've never seen him. And then, so at 4:30, one of the more dubstep acts I'm excited for throughout the weekend, Dr. Ozzy. Someone I've only seen like once or twice, someone that does not come around a lot, and someone that I know is going to be heavy and fun on the Battleship. And then at 5 o'clock, we have the homie Level Up. Level Up is Subtronics' lady friend, girlfriend thing. So, fun fact. And she's a homie from the city area. So, make sure you show love to her if you get the chance to see her at 5 o'clock. She is playing at the Armory stage. And then after Level Up, we have Subdoctor at 6:30. Who's playing at 6? Nobody? Did I put anybody at 6 o'clock? Tie-Dye Kai, if you guys know who that is. He's a local dude. And GLD. I don't really know Tie-Dye Kai of his music or GLD. That's why I didn't put anybody. But I've heard both of those people in the circuit, in the scene. And then, so 6:30, we have Subdoctor, more chilled, experimental, that kind of vibe, wobbly, wonky. And then 7 o'clock, we got to do the OG Nixon, I opened up for OG Nixon. I'm at Sunnyvale. You guys see the vlog on the channel. And he's going to be throwing down at 7 o'clock at the Armory stage as well. Definitely check out that set. He does not come around a lot, and he's buzzing right now. It was a good-ass set. It was a fun set, and he's a cool-ass dude. And then, so 7:30, probably the highlight. If you are a dubstep rhythm fiend, this is probably the highlight of your weekend. In fact, back-to-back Murda, back-to-back Samplifier, and I wish they extended this, bro. How are you gonna put 3 artists that heavy in the same hour, bro? That's like, those 3 artists probably the heaviest artists on the lineup, and you put them all at the same time on the same stage for 1 hour. That's fucked up. But it's gonna be a heavy set regardless. It's gonna be a good set, and I'm super looking forward to that one. So after 7:30, after that triple back-to-back, we have Chemist at 8 o'clock. But I'm probably not going to leave that triple back-to-back. I just put Chemist on there because, show respect, show love, people that I appreciate, people that I respect. And the dude has been killing it for a long time, a rhythm legend. And that set is going to be straight rhythm, obviously. So is the other one, though. So is that triple back-to-back, though. And like I said, I always go to the back-to-back sets because they're more unique and they're harder to come by. And they usually have better energy, honestly. That's what I've noticed from my experience. So after Chemist, after the back-to-back, we have Hesh. You guys know where I'll be at. Hesh, the whole set, no questions asked. He's going to kill it, and I'm hyped to hear some new Hesh music because I haven't seen Hesh since Big Dub. So following Hesh, it just keeps getting heavier and heavier. Midnight Tea at 9:30. I will definitely be at that full set. Following Midnight Tea at 10:30, we have Rusko. And let me just do the stages real quick for you guys. So Midnight Tea is going to be playing on the headquarters, as well as Hesh, as well as In Effect Murder Samplifier. So starting at 7:30, bro, I'm not moving from that stage. The triple back-to-back, Hesh, Midnight Tea, and then Rusko. And then after Rusko, we get the Yuki Boys, NYC natives, and I'm so hyped to see them on a main stage. I've not seen Yuki play on ever at a festival, actually. And I see them all the time in the city, so it's going to be cool to see them on a main stage, throwing down there super heavy, and I know that. and I'm super hyped to playing on the bunker. So that wraps up our High Caliber 2019 schedule, set times, and conflicts. Like I said, there's a lot of half-hour overlaps. I'll probably be doing a lot of splitting up and a lot of wandering. You know, the artists I want to see, I know who I will be there for the full hour. You know, Barely Alive, the back-to-back, Hesh, Midnight Tea, all the very heavy dub stuff, I'll be there for the full hour. Anything that's not heavy dub stuff, experimental, freeform bass, whatever you want to call it, I'll be just kind of wandering, looking for my friends, catching the vibe, getting food, you know, whatever. It's taking the advantage of the festival to the fullest and, you know, immersing myself as best as I can. I went to High Caliber last year. I vlogged it. It's a super dope festival, very unique. I'm very hyped. It's 2 days this year, and I can't wait to see the new additions, and I can't wait to play it, bro. I'm playing the Silent Disco, like I said, on day 2. Look at, bro, I'm on the lineup. Like, what? You probably can't even see it, but right there, bro, the Festival Finesser. That's me. I'm playing Sunday with the homie Lays, bro. Shout out to Lays. Shout out Mr. J, OD Diver playing on Saturday. Yes. So major shout out to the guys at High Caliber and Unlocked for putting me on and letting me film and do my thing. And I am very hyped to give you guys the High Caliber vlog. Being from New Jersey, it's just meant to be. So I will see you guys next week on the battleship in New Jersey. And make sure you guys yell out "You're" as loud as you can when you see me. And let's just have a good ass time. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the battleship in a week. Peace.
Yo. Shh.